Hi, my name's Caroline. I'm in my 60s, and for many years I had a problem with travelling and going on rides in parks and things like that. It actually boiled down to not being in control of the situation I was in, and it was causing, as I was getting older, it was causing more of a problem. I love the Disney parks and Universal. And when my husband retired, that was his retirement holiday. It was a big holiday that we really look forward to going on. And I knew that going from past experiences, I sort of ruined it for us, because although he would go on the rides, he felt guilty leaving me because I wouldn't go on the rides. I enjoyed seeing people having fun, so it wasn't a huge issue for me. But yeah, I did want to go on the rides, but it did cause a few problems. And when I did go on some rides, I needed to try them out. I was not in a good place. So I decided, as we were booking to go to Florida, and staying in Disney and staying in Universal, I really had to overcome these fears. So I'd met Sarah online and got a great rapport going, and I really felt she was the person to help me. So we had sessions, and it was sort of discovered it was this control thing that partly was causing my issues. And I won't go into why, but that was the sort of thing that was holding me back. And I noticed we recorded it, and I was going over it a few times a week and leading up to the holiday. And I really knew that this had to work. This really had to work. But again, my husband was, yeah, right, this is going to work. Not. He really didn't believe in it. So the journey up to the airport was better than anticipated, because I was always looking at the speedometer and sort of giving him either dirty looks or nagging him to slow down. That didn't happen. The plane journey was fantastic. And the first day when we got there, you get tired and you just think it's been a long journey. But I said to him, well, come on, let's just get on the bus. Because we were actually staying in Disney, and just get the feel for it and just go and have a feel for what the park was like. To his surprise, we went past one of the rides that I wouldn't have normally gone on, and there were very few people queuing, and I just had this impulse, and I said, come on, and let's go on that ride. And he said, are you sure? I said, yeah, go on, let's try that ride. So I kept thinking about the words that Sarah had gone over, and I felt very relaxed, but I wasn't going to say too much to him about feeling relaxed. I just went with the flow, enjoyed the walk up to the ride, and when I got on the ride, came off, I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And he was gobsmacked, because he said, that hypnotherapy stuff does work, doesn't it? And I said, yeah, I had great faith in it. But obviously, until you get on a ride, you do not know. So I became quite a fiend, and I was taking photos left, right and centre coming off all these rides. And I had the best holiday ever. And then when I got back, I sent all these messages and photographs to Sarah. I think I sent a few when I was away, because I needed her to know that I was so thrilled with what she'd achieved with me. So I recommend Sarah to everybody I talk to. Things come up about people feeling they need a bit of extra support over certain issues. I recommend Sarah straight off, and I tell them my story, because it was a huge thing. We could have wasted a lot of money being in Florida and not really enjoying the parks, but I have to say we had the most amazing time. So thank you again, Sarah, because it's still fresh in my mind of how much of a difference it made.